sometimes there's nothing quite like the hit of a fresh and crispy diet Coke break. Talking of fresh, I'm fresh off the back of a really fun trip to Dubai. I was there for a couple of weeks. Back in rainy UK, I was going to go out and shoot today, but I'm really not feeling like trudging around in the rain. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to update you on a couple of bits. Talking of the trip, I will have 2 videos going live on the channel from Dubai. Hopefully by the time this video goes live, well, definitely by the time this video goes live, I'll have one up. The second one will hopefully be up, if not pending. I have slight restriction on when I can share that. Teaser. I'm not going to say any more. But I'm really proud, especially of that second one. And I'm really excited to share it with you. So if you are subscribing to the channel, which I do hope you are, please make sure that you've got that bell button switched on so that you are notified when that one goes live. Now, common question I get asked on all of my Fuji videos and Fuji posts over on Instagram, HY Images, if you're not following me, is what are the details of my Fujifilm recipe? Because that's what I typically shoot in. I'm really enjoying using JPEGs and the recipe. Something I've been tweaking and playing with, especially on this trip. So I thought I'd take this video to share that with you. So stick with me. I'm going to share that in just a moment's time. A couple of other bits. Before I left, I picked up a new accessory for the Fuji, a brand new short strap for the camera here. I absolutely love it. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with camera straps, as you may know if you've watched the channel for a while. The closest I've come to finding something that I enjoy and use regularly is a really nice rope strap that I have that pairs up with my Sony pretty well on the Peak Design anchor clips. I don't use it all the time, but it's the camera strap that I've used the most, and I've struggled to find something for the Fuji. I like to keep it fairly minimal, but I felt a little bit too minimal, to be honest, walking around naked with it, especially in London and things, with no strap at all. I think it's a bit of a fan favourite in the film community or the street photography community, perhaps. I basically picked up on this short strap idea from a fellow YouTuber, Mike Chudley. I hope I haven't butchered his surname, but I'm a massive fan of his and his work, both his photography and his videos. Big inspiration for mine as well. So thank you, Mike. He has recently launched his own camera strap, which I really wanted to pick up, but I did want something for this trip and the shipping times just didn't quite work out because it was like a pre-order, but I will be getting one in the future. However, he kindly shared the manufacturer that he used, so I headed over to their website and picked one up for the trip, and wow, I absolutely love it. I hope I'm going to continue to love it, but it's something I just didn't think about whilst I was away, other than how nice and like non-cumbersome it was to use. So I picked up this black leather short strap. I think it's 70 centimeters in length. It's got this really nice little tiny red detail. It's made by a company called JA Studios. I will link Mike's website down below and you can go and check it out. I think all the information about his straps and things are on there, and I do believe he's going to do another release at some point. But basically it allows you to wear it around your neck like so. It doesn't, I'm going to stand up, hang on, here we go. It doesn't bounce around too much because it's quite short, and you can just pick the camera up from here and you can shoot, no problem at all, and you can just walk about pretty easily. Another way I really enjoyed carrying this, because it's so short, again, just on my shoulder, and my elbow just rested on the lens there, so it stopped it swinging around, which was fantastic. I carried it like this all of the time, and I went really minimal in Dubai, and this was pretty much all I carried. When you want to shoot with it, you can take it off, wrap it around your wrist, and there's not too much bulk in the material because there's not too much of it. But basically, yeah, I want to share that because that is a bit of a game changer. That is a quality of life upgrade in terms of photography, and the leather, super nice and soft. So camera strap update complete. I also unboxed very quickly, because you might not all be coffee lovers, but this is an absolute treat. Dark Arts Coffee, Hackney based London coffee company. Really nice beans. Highly recommend if you like a good coffee like me. Just before I finally do get on to sharing with you the Fuji recipe, my knife is out. I have an exciting package to open from Freewell, so let's go do that and then I'll share the recipe. Always nice to come home to a little surprise package. Ooh, what have we here? Wow, big package from Freewell. We have
the Real Locking VND CPL filter. VND CPL 3 to 7 ND32. Wow. This is a set and a half. There you go. Get a look at that. They've also sent me the base ring, 49mm, for both my Sony 40 and my Fuji, so I can properly put it to the test. Also, ooh, didn't even know this was coming, a snow mist filter. Better get myself somewhere snowy. Wow. Well, I can't wait to put those to the test. I am sure I will update you with the video on those. Thank you to the guys over at Freewell. They are always very generous and send me some really cool stuff out. And I do love to try a filter. So expect all of that coming at some point in the near future. Now, on to that Fuji recipe. Hang on one second though. I have to go and get my phone. As it is at present, I can't promise this is not going to change, but that's the fun in it. So I find these a little bit difficult to follow myself in other people's videos. So I'm just going to rattle through the settings that I plug into the camera, and I will also overlay it in text so that you can pause this video if you like, and then you plug it into the camera and see how you go with it. Right. So here we go. Film simulation, classic chrome, grain effect off, color chrome effect off, color chrome FX blue off, smooth skin off, white balance, auto, reds +3, blues -2, dynamic range 200, tone curve, highlights -2, shadows -2, color +3, sharpness -1, high ISO, noise reduction -3, and clarity -1. And that's pretty much it. I like a nice minimal look. This gives me a nice minimal kind of effect, and nothing too crazy, nothing too grainy, nothing like super film. But I really liked kind of the colour and the look that came out of this. I did have this pretty much set up before we went to Dubai, and I slightly adjusted that white balance, so I might have to just slightly cool it down a little bit now that I'm back in the UK when I get back into London and shooting things like that. But we shall see. Maybe I'll stick with it. And if you watch any of my Dubai photos or videos, you'll see the kind of look that I got, but I'll just pop a couple of teasers here as well. So I hope you find that useful. If you do have any questions, drop them down below as always, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.